Have you ever wondered why some men remain healthy, vigorous, and full of vitality into their 70s and 80s, while others quickly fade? Is it purely genetics, or is there something else that is being overlooked? Imagine a simple solution that doesn't require taking medications, but can help you maintain mental clarity, heart health, and even live longer. Surprisingly, most men neglect this important factor. The truth is, neglecting your sexual health can speed up aging, causing you to lose strength, stamina, and overall well-being. In this video, we reveal one of the most important secrets for men over 55 to maintain optimal health. You may be shocked, but don't turn away. Watch until the end to learn the scientifically proven truth about how to effectively extend your life. Before we begin, if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to click that button and turn on the bell so you don't miss another health tip created just for you. If you enjoyed this video, leave one in the comments. If not, leave a 0 to let me know how I can make better content for you. One of the reasons why some people age faster than others. Look around you and you will notice a striking difference between older people. Some men remain physically active, mentally sharp, and full of vitality into their 70s and 80s, while others experience a rapid decline in energy, struggling with weakness, cognitive impairment, and a lack of enthusiasm for life. This difference is not just due to genetics. Lifestyle choices, particularly those related to maintaining sexual health, play a critical role in determining how well a man ages. One of the most overlooked factors contributing to premature aging in men over 55 is a decline in sexual activity, including self-pleasure. Many men believe that aging naturally leads to a loss of sexual interest and function, but scientific research suggests otherwise. While the way we express our sexuality may change with age, the fundamental need for pleasure, connection, and physical stimulation remains ingrained in human biology. However, due to social taboos, health issues, or personal misconceptions, many older men gradually withdraw from sexual expression. This withdrawal can cause a chain reaction of negative health consequences. When a man stops being sexually active, his body undergoes physiological changes that accelerate aging. Reduced sexual stimulation leads to decreased testosterone levels, which in turn weakens muscle mass, reduces bone density, and slows metabolism. In addition, the lack of regular sexual activity affects blood circulation, increasing the risk of cardiovascular disease. Poor blood flow to the genitals can contribute to erectile dysfunction, which further discourages men from an active sex life. The cognitive consequences of sexual abstinence are no less alarming. Research has shown that sexual activity stimulates the production of neurohormones such as oxytocin and dopamine, which play an important role in maintaining brain function. Men who remain sexually active into old age tend to have better memory retention and a lower risk of developing neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. In contrast, those who prematurely cease sexual activity often experience higher levels of stress-related depression and a decreased sense of identity and purpose. Rather than viewing a decline in sexual activity as an inevitable part of aging, it is important to recognize it as a modifiable factor. By remaining engaged in sexual expression, whether through intimacy with a partner or self-pleasure, men can actively slow the aging process, maintain physical strength, and keep their minds sharp. The key is to understand that sexuality is not just about pleasure. It is an important component of overall health and longevity. Two incredible benefits of sexual activity for older adults. Sexual activity, including both partner intimacy and self-pleasure, provides numerous health benefits, especially for men over 55. While many people assume that sexuality naturally declines with age, research shows that maintaining an active sex life makes a significant contribution to physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Understanding these benefits can help older men make informed choices about their health and longevity. One of the most well-documented benefits of regular sexual activity is improved cardiovascular health. Sexual activity stimulates blood flow, reducing the risk of hypertension, heart disease, and stroke. A study conducted by the University of Finland found that older men who remain sexually active are 50% less likely to develop cardiovascular problems than those who do not. Physical activity associated with sexual activity also provides gentle aerobic exercise that promotes heart health and overall fitness. Another important benefit is the preservation of cognitive function. Sexual activity triggers the release of neurohormones such as oxytocin, dopamine, and serotonin, which help maintain brain function and reduce stress. Research from the University of California shows that regular sexual activity increases neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to form and strengthen neural connections. This effect is associated with improved memory retention and a reduced risk of neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's. Men who continue to have sex in their later years often have higher cognitive performance and mental clarity. Sexual health also plays an important role in hormonal regulation. Testosterone, a vital hormone for male health, naturally declines with age. However, sexual activity can help maintain testosterone production, preserving muscle mass, bone density, and energy levels. Maintaining stable testosterone levels can also reduce the risk of osteoporosis and frailty in older men. In addition, regular ejaculation is associated with a lower risk of prostate cancer. A study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men who ejaculate at least 21 times a month have a significantly reduced risk of developing prostate cancer. This protective effect is thought to be a result of flushing out toxins and reducing inflammation in the prostate. In addition to the physiological benefits, maintaining an active sex life promotes emotional well-being. Sexual activity reduces stress, promotes better sleep, and increases self-esteem. Many older men report feeling more connected to their bodies and more optimistic about life when they continue to engage in sexual expression. Rather than viewing sexuality as a phase that ends with youth, it should be recognized as an important aspect of health. Prioritizing sexual well-being can lead to a longer, healthier, more fulfilling life. 3 common mistakes older men make when they forego sexual activity. As men age, many begin to withdraw from sexual activity, often believing that it is a natural and inevitable part of aging. However, this withdrawal is not due to biological necessity, but rather to misconceptions, social conditioning, and a lack of awareness of the benefits of maintaining sexual health. Several common mistakes contribute to this premature withdrawal from sexual expression, ultimately accelerating physical decline and reducing overall well-being. One of the most common mistakes is the belief that sexual desire naturally fades with age. Although hormonal changes can affect the intensity of libido, the need for physical pleasure and intimate connection persists throughout life. Research has shown that while testosterone levels decline over time, regular sexual activity helps maintain hormone production and overall vitality. Those who believe that aging and loss of sexual desire go hand in hand may be unknowingly contributing to their own physical and emotional decline by giving up sexual expression too early. Another common mistake is to view sexual activity solely in terms of erectile function. Many older men believe that if they can't achieve or maintain an erection as easily as they once did, their sex life must end. However, sexuality is more than just penetration. It encompasses a wide range of physical sensations, emotional connections, and personal satisfaction. Expanding the definition of sexual pleasure beyond erections allows men to continue to enjoy intimacy in different, yet equally satisfying, ways. Some men also mistakenly believe that abstaining from sexual activity preserves energy and increases longevity. This belief is rooted in outdated ideas about conserving sexual energy that have been scientifically debunked. In fact, research shows that regular sexual activity, including self-pleasure, promotes cardiovascular health, boosts immune function, and reduces stress. Avoiding sexual activity does not lead to increased energy, but rather contributes to decreased muscle mass, bone density, and overall physical function. Another mistake is the tendency to feel ashamed or embarrassed about maintaining an active sex life. Social taboos and generational attitudes often lead older men to feel that expressing their sexuality is inappropriate. This internalized shame can lead to emotional distress, withdrawal from intimacy, and even depression. Instead of succumbing to cultural stigmas, men should recognize sexual health as an integral part of their overall well-being. Instead of viewing decreased sexual performance as an inevitable consequence of aging, older men should actively combat these misconceptions. By understanding that sexual expression is not only possible but beneficial in older age, they can take steps to maintain their vitality and overall quality of life. For ways to restore sexual health at age 55 and beyond. For many men over 55, declining sexual function is seen as an inevitable part of aging. However, scientific research and medical advances show that sexual health can be maintained and even restored with the right approach. By implementing certain strategies, men can overcome the physical and psychological barriers that contribute to decreased sexual performance. The key is to work with the body's natural changes, not against them, adapting techniques to maintain function and pleasure. The first step in restoring sexual health is to create the right environment for relaxation and stimulation. Stress and anxiety are major inhibitors of sexual function because they trigger the release of cortisol, which can interfere with testosterone production and blood flow. Setting aside a special time in a quiet, comfortable place allows men to focus on their bodies without distractions. Using support pillows or changing body positions to reduce stress on joints and muscles can also increase comfort. The next step involves practicing deep breathing and gradually relaxing your muscles. Slow, controlled breathing helps increase oxygen flow and relieve tension throughout the body. Many men find that practicing mindfulness techniques before sexual activity increases their ability to experience pleasure without worrying about the outcome. This psychological shift is crucial because stress and self-judgment often inhibit sexual response. Another effective technique is to reconnect with your body through non-genital touch. As men age, they may require longer periods of stimulation to achieve arousal. By exploring sensations in areas such as the inner thighs, lower abdomen, chest, and neck, they can awaken neural pathways associated with pleasure. This gradual approach prevents frustration and allows the body to respond naturally. Using appropriate stimulation techniques tailored to the aging body can significantly improve sexual function. Lubricants specifically designed for sensitive skin can increase comfort, and warming lubricants can increase sensitivity. Additionally, using different types of stimulation, such as gentle massage or vibrating devices, can help those who experience decreased nerve sensation or dexterity issues. Consistency is important for maintaining sexual health. Engaging in sexual activity or self-pleasure 2 to 3 times a week helps maintain blood flow, keep erectile tissue healthy, and maintain hormone levels. Research shows that regular stimulation can slow the decline of sexual function and improve overall well-being. By using these techniques, men can regain confidence in their sexual health. Instead of resigning themselves to decline, they can take active steps to maintain vitality and pleasure in their later years. 5. Results of consistent practice. The benefits of maintaining sexual activity in old age extend beyond immediate pleasure. Regularly engaging in sexual expression, whether through intimacy with a partner or self-pleasure, has a profound effect on both physical and mental well-being. Positive changes occur gradually over time, with noticeable improvements in the short term, significant improvements in the medium and long term, protection against age-related decline. In the short term, typically within the first few weeks, men who begin practicing mindful sexual stimulation report improved relaxation, reduced stress, and improved sleep quality. The release of endorphins and oxytocin during sexual activity contribute to a sense of well-being and emotional balance. In addition, increased blood flow improves the health of tissues in the genital area, which can lead to increased sensitivity and stronger arousal responses. Even without immediate changes in erectile function, men often experience a renewed connection with their bodies, reducing feelings of frustration and self-doubt. In the medium term, more significant physiological benefits become apparent, usually within 2 to 3 months. Regular sexual activity helps maintain testosterone production, which supports muscle mass, bone density, and energy levels. Many men report improved circulation and stronger, more consistent erections due to improved vascular health. Cognitive benefits are also evident, as sexual activity stimulates neuroplasticity, helping to maintain memory and cognitive acuity. Studies have shown that men who remain sexually active exhibit better problem-solving skills and lower rates of depression than those who abstain from sexual expression. In the long term, maintaining consistent sexual activity for a year or more provides long-term health benefits. Research shows that men who remain sexually active have a significantly lower risk of prostate problems, including prostate cancer. Cardiovascular health also improves, as regular sexual activity is associated with lower blood pressure and a reduced risk of heart disease. Furthermore, maintaining sexual health promotes a positive aging experience by boosting self-confidence and reducing the risk of social withdrawal and isolation. Rather than viewing sexuality as something that declines with age, men should recognize it as an important component of overall health. The effects of consistent sexual activity extend far beyond the bedroom, impacting longevity, mental clarity, and quality of life. By prioritizing this aspect of well-being, men can actively control their aging process, ensuring that they remain not only physically capable, but also mentally and emotionally fulfilled in old age. Conclusion: embracing sexual health for longevity and vitality. Aging is inevitable, but how we age is largely dependent on lifestyle choices, especially sexual health, an often overlooked aspect that is vital to longevity. Many men mistakenly believe that sexual desire fades with age. However, research confirms that maintaining regular sexual activity or self-pleasure significantly improves physical and mental health. Regular sexual expression slows cognitive decline, stabilizes testosterone levels, maintains heart function, and reduces the risk of depression and Alzheimer's disease. Sexual intercourse 2 to 3 times a week improves cardiovascular health, improves blood circulation, and prevents erectile dysfunction. Moreover, intimacy causes the production of oxytocin and endorphins, which relieve stress and increase emotional stability. Emotional and sexual satisfaction helps combat isolation, strengthens self-esteem, and increases overall satisfaction with life. Men must actively adapt their sexual habits using relaxation techniques, appropriate lubrication, and mindfulness to combat societal stigmas. And openly discussing sexuality can transform aging from a period of decline into an opportunity for self-discovery, vitality, and deeper connection. Prioritizing sexual health along with diet, exercise, and mental well-being ensures that older adults thrive physically and emotionally, enriching quality of life beyond longevity. These lessons are designed to inspire you to live a full and authentic life. Now I'd like to hear from you. Take a moment to reflect and share something you have learned and plan to apply in your life. Let's support each other on this journey to accepting these truths. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment with 1 icon. If not, feel free to comment 0. Your feedback means a lot to us. Check out our YouTube channel for more content like this, on your own terms.